Well, it's kind of horrible. Okay. Hello to everyone all over the planet. Because that's exactly how many people are gonna tune in today. No, hello everybody. This is Keith. Also sometimes referred to as thoughtstorms. I didn't go live on Thursday, but I'm going live today. And a little bit of show and tell, but a little more do and show. So no glove, no glove. How is everybody doing? Well, I need some grown-up gloves. So today is Saturday. At least it is in my hemisphere of the planet. Yeah, it's my hemisphere. People just said, you know what, let's just give it to them. Okay, can I type a little something? Not easily because I put my gloves on first. Hope I didn't spell anything rude because I just wanted some gibberish. There we go. And good Lord, it's gonna be really hard to see. It's gonna be really hard to see. Undesirable. Well, if you look into the gray board here, oh hey. Oh, what do you do? What do you do? Well, we all know how this goes. That one's working. That one. Yeah, there we go. Sort of working. My apartment is a bigger mess than usual because we've been running through and searching for things, including this clay I've been without for a long time because I didn't know where it was. I've got another set of the same. Oh, this is black. I want to get the white. I'll be right back. I want to work with the white. Maybe I'll work with the black. It'll be more obvious where I've been. Yep. Changed my mind yet again. La 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 la. Peep. Anyway, I've got some ceramic clay that is not quite conditioned enough. I'll have to do some more of that. this ready to go. Okay. I've worked with this brand, Avis, but not this Fix-It. Whatever you want to call that, variety, flavor. There's no plunky thing. Let's see if I cut myself on live streaming. Don't need more family in the hospital right now. My middle sibling, some of y'all may have seen around here as Spam Jelly, Peter, is in the hospital and giving us, cause for concern, but we're pulling for him. Well, this is something I probably should have figured out before. Getting on camera. I was busy working with the ceramic clay. And this is like a bread knife made out of titanium. I kid you not. That's really what kind of knife that is. So I need to be a little on the careful tip. Alrighty. Holy suffering cats. Alrighty. Pugger, what are you doing to me? Oh. This is the most difficult yogurt I've ever tried to break into. It's not yogurt. I would not recommend it to anyone. Oh dear. Plodding in the shoes bucket. I don't know how long this stuff takes. I would think it would be slower than the stuff I've been using. Kind of glad I'm working with the black because there's a chance I won't get the white ceramic clay to fully let go, release, and at least it would look kind of cool, kind of zebra-like. I'm not about to start saying aluminium. It's already a big enough pain in the butt that I spell things the way the rest of the world spells things in English. Might as well yammer about that, I guess. I got out of early college, got all my English classes knocked out anyway, and came to realize nobody's grading my spelling anymore, telling me how to do it. I don't have a very clear memory of making the decision. I really don't. It's been forever. But I thought, you know, I'm a citizen of the planet. And I found the decision to take the U out of color rather arbitrary and dumb and pointless. And so I said, you know what? I'm going to spell things the way English is spelled the rest of the world. Interesting, we got brown. On camera it looks kind of tan. I mean, that is brown. I guess the black will dominate and make it appear very, very, very dark or indistinguishable from brown. I mean black, let's say. Yeah, this is like really tough chocolate milk, and I'm getting chocolate ice cream. And I'm getting the white shade all over it, which is also not good. I'm kind of surprised that it went that way. Oh, maybe it's... Oh, that's weird. It's like the inside is gray and the outside is chocolate brown. Anybody here and chatting? I would be amazed. Boy, this is being stubborn. I am told that alcohol, isopropyl alcohol, kind of thins this stuff. I've got to condition the brown to go into the black to go in to make something which I will then marble into the white ceramic stuff. Yeah, there's some crusty in here. I'm not happy. Of course, I don't know what the pot life is for this stuff. The black feels fine. Let's see, I don't want to do that. Let's do this. Oh, way overboard. Way overboard, but hopefully that will get this behaving better. Yep, a little better. So yeah, a long time ago I decided I would spell color with the U. I never spelled aluminium, and I never really pronounce it that way. Incredibly rarely. I didn't and don't want to be just, what's the word, pedantic and lofty or something, pretentious. Holy crap, these lids are not the best. I have to deal with that. Well, black is softer. Not quite a bit. I just realized I didn't get as much. Yeah, this isn't bad. This is like cake icing that's been sitting out. The other is like, I don't know. How I can describe it? Like epoxy clay that's been sitting on a shelf for too long. So I'm working these together. I would think this would be slower than the small tongue epoxy sculpt I've been using. That's been so fast, it's been a bit of a problem. Fast can be good when you're ready for it, when you don't have a lot of details work into something. It's very slowly. Arms are tired. I don't think anyone is chatting. I gotta say, my projector's screen is so backlit with sunlight that I'll be lucky to tell somebody has spoken, and then I'll have to look elsewhere to read it probably. But I'm getting there on this. This is getting to be a uniform. Nope. You don't want to fool yourself with this stuff. I tested the first stuff, the Aves epoxy sculpt. Not the fix that I've got right now, but the same company, same main company. And I just took a snake of one and a snake of the other and sort of wrapped them together, and didn't mix them together. And then I put them aside, and more than a year later, probably 2 years later or more, I went back. Still, it was kind of stiff and crusty, but not really different than this. What I didn't try was to mix it up at that point and see how it worked. I should have. I think I threw it away. Anyway, so I will pull this apart, and it's pretty uniform black. I like the black. Ooh, I tell you what, people, I have not been working out in me muscles, and my forearms are beat. Holy cripey snipes. Alright, so we got the black stuff. Let's get some of the white stuff. And the water I used to soften up this white ceramic is somewhat soapy water. It has some Dawn dish soap in it, because the entire idea is for this to stay put until I try to wash it out later. And I thought, well, soap in the water, soap in the water could make that work a lot better. Once the water soaks back in, maybe it will get the what word am I trying to say? The soap revitalized, and then I will be able to do that. Okay, so we have ceramic clay that is just off white, and we've got Abe's Fix It, which is black, and we are going to I am going to mix it up. This time I'm going to try to mix it fairly thorough. I've done some test things with the old stuff, the small tongue epoxy sculpt. Boy, I'm losing the black altogether. Don't see a bit of it. I pull it apart and I see it. I think I'm going to put some more black. It's going to look like a candy cane made by, oh Lord, Tim Burton. Wow! Already missing, just gone. This white just envelops it and it stops being visible. I didn't expect that at all. Kind of glad I got the two colors going. That's being instructive. Getting a little bit of marbling going. Visible marbling. If I mix this up too much, it's not going to come apart, or if it does come apart, it's going to be really fragile. If it's really thin, the black is going to remain because that's a two-part resin epoxy, and clay stuff will go away. Yuck. I'm not very pleased so far. Yeah, I just need to be more patient and thorough in the mixing, I guess. Because I kind of want, I probably will be sanding, like cutting and shaping the final lump, or not the final lump, the lump before I wash the clay out, so that the surface is, as smooth as it needs to be. And I'm going to try some more alcohol. Need a better alcohol dispenser. Not mixing together at all. Feels like they want to fall apart now. I don't want them to fall apart now. Pardon the noise. I hope that's not. Ooh. Hang on. I'm going to adjust the volume. I'll try to speak up because this has got to be loud. I don't want people's ears to be killing them after this. Saw a movie with my friend John yesterday. Oh Lord, it won't stick together. So what do we think? Water for the clay parts? Nancy, that's just out of my drinking glass. Out of my mouth, I baby birded it. This, shoot. Cover this. That stuff is, kind of barely wet enough to work with. That's better. I'm going to get a little more water. Gross! He spit on his stuff. Still very... that word again, fragile, but what's the word that basically means fragile? Like granite. Granite's not fragile, but it is brittle. It can be brittle. Yeah, this is being a bit too brittle, so I've got to get more water into it. Any water in here? Soapy water. I would like to find a clay, like plasticine clay maybe, that I can dissolve with spirit of some kind or other, so that I don't have to do a whole bunch of work of trying to get it apart. I do not have a good work surface. This is just this is my bedroom door, stretches across a couple of desks. Not great for sound purposes at the moment either, I bet. I'm going to try to start mashing this into something that I will enjoy if the process works. A rough dodecahedron would be good, but I've kind of forgotten the trick. Yeah, that's not very salutary. That's what I put in there. I was about to go live and I was looking for the epoxy sculpt and I'd moved it and I'm like, where? Don't tell me it's lost again. It was lost for years, literally years. I was not at all happy about it. Alright, how about a ball stylus? going to try to learn modern video editing software to take some of this video and edit it down to a much shorter kind of demo video. I think that might be more palatable than this long drawn out boring stuff might otherwise be. Really getting tired of you, and that's a light down here that turns itself off and turns itself back on, and it's kind of in my eyes when it's on. Hands are kind of nasty to be messing with it. Now this outer skin of this clay is darker than the ceramic, and it's much lighter than the Avis stuff. Avis. So I really don't know how it's going to go. Trying to get it sort of uniform and pounded. This is a miniature version of what you would do with a great big lump of clay before you were going to throw it on a wheel or such. I don't mind the asteroid looking thing. If that's how it ends up looking, that's not too bad. Put it against the table so that the pock marks will stay. And then I have sandpaper. So I could make some little facets. I think that's where I might leave that. Get some more ceramic. It's pretty wet when you fold it over like that. It stretches a little bit, doesn't just break. That's a good indicator. Well, I haven't worked with ceramic clay, and I just can't even think how long. Oh, yes, I can. Well, I was in Johnny Guitar at Stage West in Fort Worth, and also taking a ceramics class, and also volunteering in Service to America, AmeriCorps, Vista Volunteer. I was at Dallas Area Habitat for Humanity, and came to find out I'm not allowed to be in school while doing that. We're not supposed to have help with finances. And I guess they, I certainly was getting financial aid. I'm going to do a much smaller one this time. Let's play peekaboo again. That's about flat. So, on a guitar, well, okay. I don't remember the year for Johnny Guitar exactly. It was in January that we showed it. But it was about 2005 when I started at Habitat. So, not quite 20 years I've not worked with ceramic clay. Alright, I got a vein of the black stuff going through the white stuff. Try another tetrahedron. A lot of my test samples have been tetrahedrons. They're a lot easier to shape. And so far this isn't setting up as fast, which is great. For something like this, I need much slower setting up time. Alright. Some of that black on the surface. You can't see what I'm doing. Dang it. I need a camera person. Dang it. OBS, you gotta remind yourself that it's free. And the YouTubers that give advice on this tend to say it's as good as the stuff you pay money for. And I don't have any money. As Peter would say, take all the money in all the world, get rid of it, throw it away. That's how much I've got. Tips pointier than I've been doing. Oh, pointy birds, oh, pointy, pointy, anoint my head, anointy, anointy. The magnificent Steve Martin, ladies and gentlemen, from way back in the day. I'm picking out a thermos for you. Not just any ordinary thermos will do. Okay, I don't see any chat. Ah, wow. Large percentages of my physical body are not supremely happy. I don't feel like there's going to be any black stuff on the surface, so I'm afraid that if I'm successful at washing away the ceramic, that it's just going to be a shapeless mass, but we'll find out. And I've got some that have been soaking with the small tongue stuff, the faster setting stuff. Okay. Alcohol for you. I'd like to talk to you. I have a suggestion for people, especially young people. Let's say you've got some talent. You're a great actor or a really great singer or stand-up comedian, all of the above, dancer, you name it. You're good enough that people are going to be remembering you in 10 years. My suggestion is don't do horrible things. Don't take a hero from us. I just quoted and sounded a little bit like Bill Cosby. Man, was funny. It was crazy funny. It was good stuff. And he was a hero. Now, not so very much. Let me try to do more black than white on this, because I'm a racist like that. Racism! Here, boy! Dang it. Alright, I think the epoxy stuff is starting to set up. So, I have to pick up the pace just a little. I'm not trying to mix these very uniform. I want streaks and lumps and stuff because, and I haven't said so this stream yet, but my favorite color is negative space. If my hand was a sculpture, that's the beautiful stuff. It's clearer than glass, and my dude loves me some glass. So the idea here is to have marbled material where half of it is still material and the other half is negative space. Oh yeah, this is getting stiff. It's alcohol. That rectangle there is my phone. It's got a lot of crumbs on it. I don't think anything terrible and sticky is going to be on it, but I have been known to be wrong from time to also time. Yeah, this is about set up. What can I just make out of this? Ball stylus because I want to. Good if I had a clean surface to work on too. Oh, I forgot I've turned my volume down. Putting it back up. Okay. OBS, thank you. Oh Lord, haha, that's Fritz that camera, right and proper. Come back. Nope, not so far. Oh Lord, if anybody knows how to turn a digital SLR camera into a workable streaming or Zoom camera, web camera, please get in touch. I have two quite nice ones, and I tend to go in for powerful zoom lenses, actual physical zoom. Oh, you're not seeing much of anything. I think I've got one. Is that any better? Can't zoom with that, of course. Well, that is disappointing. Try to do one of these tetrahedrons really squished thin. They make kind of cool, pleasing objects this way. And I don't have much time left with this stuff. I'll look at the video. I was going to say I didn't time this, but I'll be able to look at the video to see how long it took for this to start stiffening up so much. People can watch the video on demand on Twitch or on YouTube. If you do, please comment. Please say something. Let's give it a secret word today. How about pyramid snot? Because it's not a pyramid. It's not a tumor. Oh, come on. They make these fancy damn water drinking bottles, and you can't drink the bottom fifth of the water. You just get air when you suck. That's not what anyone has ever said. Okay, well. This is weird, but hey, that's how I roll. Okay. Well, I'm gonna get it. I don't have to stick to anything. How about that right there. Okay. Alrighty. Wow, you can see a lot more of my destroyed apartment. Finding that clay was no small task. Okay, I'm going to put some stuff away. Please talk amongst thyselves. Back in a moment. You can still hear me. I haven't turned off my mic. Gooch! Suboptimal. Let's take my gloves off so I can work my computer a little better. Oh, I'm going to take my gloves off and wash my hands. So please continue holding that thought. Come on. It takes so long. Alright, I'm bringing in the surprise. We baked a cake earlier, so we can look at that together. And we will look at this together. Oh! Okay, let's get back. Art demo, there we go. So in here we have soapy water and stuff I made with the other brand. I'll leave that for last. This one was kind of just a triangular prism. Extruded triangle. Oh, definitely too much light in me. Just what can we see? Nothing amazing. Another tetrahedron. He's going to be hard to see, I think. My camera's still kind of blown out. Kill that light completely, I won't be able to see. That's just sort of a stick because it was getting too stiff. This one, some potential. I gotta bring some light back. Hopefully it doesn't obscure it completely. This one has some possibilities. I'm hoping to get it into a sonic, hypersonic, like a jewelry cleaner. There's another large one. Fairly, oh Lord. Dang it. There we go, maybe that's better. I don't know. It's not looking like much just yet. It's all testing a concept. I'll put these back in. They don't need to get dry again. It'll be interesting to find out what happens to... I'm going to put one of these in the water while the epoxy stuff is still setting. This asteroid is going into the soapy water because I don't think the epoxy needs any air whatsoever to set. All right, let me get this. Come on, come on. Come on. Come the hell on. Oh, it's not good. Where's my popcorn? There it is. If you've not been tuning in for very long, you may not have seen this. I have another kind of clay. I have lots of different kinds of clays. I am interested very much in materials and what they can do for us and against us. That's a lot better, I think. Oh, it's still too much. Good Lord. Give me 1 second, please. Which camera are you? Yep, you're that one. Properties. Figure video. Ah, come on. Brightness. Take the contrast. Contrast up didn't seem to help. Put some light back on because I can take the brightness down low enough. I'll be able to see, and So can you. It still looks washed out. These are popcorn kernels of unusual size. In progress. There's loosely packed aluminum foil inside the large bits. What happened there? I'm gonna mute for a second. Because that Sondheim line, wishes come true, not free. Mount Jarrow comes with some good qualities and some of the other kind. Good. Screen's alright. I think that may be all the hands-on art stuff. I bought some of this air clay in multiple colors, I don't know, years ago. Can't really see the marbling in that. And was pressed into a brain-shaped ice cube mold, and I made a bunch of them to give to my family for Christmas because reminder I'm thinking about them. All right, I'm gonna clean my mess up here just a little bit. Oh, maybe I'll clean it up just a lot bit. I'll give you a hint. It's more the little than the lot. Alright, let's just have that ready to go next time. Oh, and I could have done that off camera. Doesn't matter, I suppose. Hello, everyone. I am he who lives in a pentagon. A pentagon? No, the military service was not for me. I briefly considered Coast Guard. Briefly. No. Although much respect for all the services. Okay. Is there something on the World Wide Web I wanted to show? I've already done When Taken. Didn't even think about it this morning. I don't think it's an exciting thing to watch. Haha. This is the daily loop. And that's not a great thing to watch. So I'm going to put it on 20 by 20 normal. You got to make one continuous loop that follows what the numbers tell you. So this 2 means that 2 of the lines next to it are lines, and 2 of them are X's, which are nothing. Therefore, this 2 is obvious because basically it has to be that. And you can right click here and here to put X's there, because that can help you figure things out later on. Now, I happen to know just from doing this a lot that those 2 3s together whether they were on a wall or not. Here's another pair of 3s. You get an X here because it can't go out here or here. I'm not going to do the whole thing. Just it really does this interesting relaxation thing, which I've been needing. My anxiety has been uncommonly high for quite a minute now. More so with Peter in the hospital, but you know how that is. You want to help, you want to go and be there, but in this case, I'm pretty dang sure that not being there is a help. Sometimes when I've been in the hospital, I've wanted people to come see me. Other times, no, I'd rather just chill out and watch YouTube videos, work puzzles on my phone. La la la. Yeah. I should have picked an easy. It would make for better television. I don't want to stay with this. I haven't done global yet. Let's do that. Okay, I gotta do something. Yeah. Reload. I'll show you my trick. I always start with Singapore. Because you can do this with country capitals, or you can do it with entire countries. And I'm distracted by the stinking ad, which should not be there. The thing about Singapore, it's both a capital and a country. It's just one city. So, this tells me that my text is too small on this page. Let's fix that, shall we? 6,400 miles. I don't know which direction. Now, Google Maps, Singapore, there it is. On my phone, I have the option to measure distance. I don't have that on here, so that's fun. That's just neat is what that is. So, what we say, 6,400. I tend to go this way first. Because this continent seems to be in the 4s and 5,000. Let's try Morocco. It's not going to be it, but it'll give me some info. Come on. Morocco. Hope I spelled it right. It's warmer. Looks like it's a lot warmer. Bright red. Ooh, haha. 540 miles. That's a lot better. and it doesn't border. And by the way, if anybody can tell me what the heck this stuff is here, Morocco's got these two chunks right here. One R in Morocco. And I don't know what the hell country they are. Anyway, it's 540 miles, but not touching. So Senegal, I'm going to try Senegal. This is probably more fun. Okay, let's try Portugal. It's the warmest so far, 260, but it's not touching. So it ain't France. I'm sorry, it's not Spain. It might be France. In fact, I'm going to try France. If it's one of those little island nations, I'll just say a bad word. Mr. Country is France. Got it in 5. Not bad. Yay! Alright, folks, how long have I been bugging your TV sets? Ooh, haha. There we go. Just over an hour. Let me think here. I feel like I had more show and tell. There's been no progress on the sphere made out of keycaps. I've got to work out a better way of attaching that with better strength, and so that's on hold for the moment. This thing I put extra snakes of the epoxy sculpt on. Hasn't changed much. Then again, who has? Got a big bag of this IM. This is the brand on the bag anyway. It's thermoplastic, which I worked with wood burning tool, and as happens frequently, the first thing I really made with it is my favorite, and I've never had that recipe again. That one turned out really cool. Hopefully that doesn't trigger any of my trypophobias. I'm a trypophiliac. I like that stuff. It calls to me powerfully. I'm serious. I always say these things and people are like, oh sure, yeah, you've also got seasonal depressive syndrome in summertime when it's hot. Well, yeah, I do. I do tend to be the opposite of the norm. And trust me, being that way hasn't helped. Telling people I am that way hasn't helped. I'm not gaming the system by pointing out things like I had the mumps 3 times. It's very rare to get mumps a second time, and it's always on the other side. And incredibly rare to get it a 3rd time, but I did. I got it 3 times when I was a kid. I'm a freak. I got a strange form of shingles about, I don't know, 11 times. Probably more like 7 or 8 times. Anyway, it's frequent. Hasn't happened in a minute. I'm non-superstitious, so I'm not knocking wood. Mine aren't as painful and debilitating as most people's, think. All-powerful atheismo. But yeah, I'm a really odd duck. Physically, mentally, existentially. I don't think anybody has chatted. Nope. Well, this is going to be a short one, I guess. Sort of short. We got some things done. Here's some more of that thermoplastic. When you get it, like in hot water, when you put it in water hot enough to make instant coughing, you can work it pretty much like any of these clays, and it's kind of great. And then when it cools down, it's very strong. And then you can do things like dig holes in them with your soldering iron woodworking tool. Like I said, I am drawn doing yard work. Well, happy Saturday to everybody. I didn't think of anything in advance to say that was profound. I keep finding poetry and putting it by my desk, and then when I want to read some, I can't find it. So we'll go back to, ladies and gentlemen, take my advice. Pull down your pants and slide on the ice. Be good to each other. Try hard not to offend. Try even harder not to be offended. And look up an explainer you trust to tell you about ranked choice voting. We could almost make our system sane. And it's good for everybody. Conservative. It's as political as I get. Ranked choice voting. Alright, kids. Enjoyed speaking with you. Come on back another time. I expect to be live 5 p.m. Tuesday. Not sure about Thursdays. We'll see. So, have a good one. Bye-bye.